lovelies, it is time for another reading vlog, so stay tuned. So this is future editing me here for the week that I'm editing right now. I had to split it into 2 parts because the vlog was just way too much for the whole week. So part 1's already up and this is part 2. So let's get back to where I left off. Good morning, my lovelies. So this morning Marty had a dentist appointment very early, and he picked up some breakfast on his way home. And so we've had breakfast and now he's gonna go and take a nap and I'm going to do a little bit of editing. I didn't end up finishing the Atlas 6 last night. I still have like a little over an hour, I think. Actually no, about close to an hour of the audiobook left. So I should be able to finish that today, no problem. After Marty gets up from his nap, we're going to put the bed together in the master bedroom, and I don't know what else. We'll see. So I got some packages and I thought I would show them to you. So these 3 actually came, I don't know who delivered what, but these came about, I don't know, 5 minutes after these. Now these 3 perfectly dry. These 3 are soaked. Like this box is soft and squishy. So hopefully things are okay. Also, this is my Once Upon a Book Club Advent box, and it's also wet. So that's annoying. So yeah, let's check things out. Also, it is not currently raining outside. So these had to get soaked earlier in the day, which is, it's annoying. So I'm gonna open this first wet box that's from Amazon. So if you haven't been able to tell by the bookshelves that I have here in the dining room, we very much like games in this house. And I ordered some games that we didn't have. And I like games that take like new takes on things, like twists on them. So I got Connect 4 Spin. This seemed interesting. And that's all that was in that first wet box. Here's the wet squishy one. Oh, I got these dining room chair covers. They're like a pink velvet because 2 of these chairs that we got, well, they come in packs of 2. So we got 3 packs. And one of the packs was severely damaged and one of the chairs ended up being damaged, having like a hole in the back of the fabric. So they're actually going to send another, I guess, set, and they said we didn't have to return the others. So I got these and I thought I could use the damaged ones for in the sunroom. This is for Bella and Einstein. I got them these Dream Bone furry Christmas advent calendars. So I got one for each of them, and it's a little TREATS, and oh, they both say for small dogs. Oh well. It'll be fine. Yeah, I think they're going to enjoy that. You got like little mini candy canes, mini bones with sweet potatoes, and mini chicken wraps. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and open up this Advent box so I can see if anything's damaged, and hopefully it's not. Oh, there's more tape. Let's see. So we have something for day 11, day 5, day 2, day 3, day 12, day 6, day 9. Here's our book of the Once Upon a Book Club presents 12 Days of Book Clubmas Volume 5. We've got day 1, day 4, day 7, oof, day 8, and day 10. It seems as though everything in here is dry, so that's good. The box did get wet, but everything luckily is like wrapped in plastic, so I think everything's gonna be fine. So when do we start doing this? The 12th? Is that right? Would be the 12th through the 24th. Okay, so I will probably do this in the vlogs, so that'll start next week. I'm going to set all these gifts somewhere, not back in the box since it's messed up. Okay, then I have a Barnes & Noble box, but I don't think it's books because I recently ordered a bunch of games from there too. Okay, so I got Deluxe Edition Password and Stupid Deaths, the Frightfully Funny Game. Next we'll go to this Target box. I think this is a return thing. So in one of my other vlogs, and I'm not sure if it was like a regular vlog or one for my coffee patrons, one of the records that I ordered from there came in a plastic bag, which was dumb, and it came damaged. Ah, yes, so this is the replacement. It was the Taylor Swift Folklore album. And last but not least, I have the big Barnes & Noble box here. Just trying to cut it open. And these are more games that I ordered. So we have What Do You Meme? Bigger, Better Edition. Fun. And then what started this whole ordering games thing was because another booktuber that I really enjoy watching, her name is Jacqueline, and I will link her channel down below for you to go check out. She's awesome, and I really enjoy her videos. But her and her husband and I think some friends were playing this game called Tapple on her, I think it was her day 3 of Vlogmas, and it seemed really cool, so I wanted to order it. And then I also got Othello. This seemed interesting as well. And that is everything that's in all of these boxes. Also, we got the bed put together, which I can show you later. I did not get any editing done because Marty convinced me to come and take a nap instead. So I took a nap with him, which means I'll probably be staying up late tonight, getting some reading done, maybe getting some editing done. So yeah, but now dinner is ready, so I'm gonna go eat and then I'm gonna clean this mess up. So I got Marty to help me with giving the doggies their advent. So let's find day 1. It's right here. Hi, Einstein. They got a little doggy candy cane. Marty's struggling. Come here, Bella. Come here. Nope. Sit. Sit. Oh, you're blocking the whole camera. Down. Get Bella to come over to you. Oh, his butt's hitting the camera. Alright. Come here, Bella. There's a little thing, a place to tear it on the side. Sit. Down. Okay, hold on. Bella, come back.
It's real. The stroke. It's real. Okay.
Sit.
Nice time. Sit.
Okay. Sit. Down. Oh. Down. You're too close. Down. There you go. Nom nom nom. I think we should give them 2 because, well, it's the 8th already. So let's give them 2 treats. You want 2 treats? They got the chicken wrap for day 2. Einstein says, I'm ready. Bella's still working on hers. Maybe we could just stick hers away for now because she doesn't really need to. There you go, Einstein. She'll get hers later. And she's a little girl. Nom 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 nom. He's a big boy. And these are for small dogs, so he could stand to have a little extra. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? She's still working on her one little candy cane over there anyway. Okay, so I finished the Atlas 6. I enjoyed it. I'm going to give it 3.5 stars. This is, we have like 6 magicians, I guess is a good word for them. They have different magical abilities. They are all recruited to become protectors of the Library of Alexandria, where they have like pretty much infinite knowledge and stuff. But it's also kind of a competition because at the end of 1 year, one of them is eliminated. And when they say eliminated, they mean eliminated because they know too much by that point. So but yeah, I enjoyed it. I would probably read the sequel as well. So yeah, I'm gonna give this one 3.5. These are all the books. Well, this one I actually finished the day before in December, but yeah, these are what I've read so far. And I don't really have a preference on what I read next, so I wrote down all of the rest of the books on my TBR, minus Hooked, because I want to read that later in the month. But I also added 1 extra book in here, so I have 16 books written down in here, and I don't really have a preference on any of them. I could also go with a physical book or an audiobook because I have some time. If I have an audiobook, then I can keep working on the house. If I have a physical book, then I'll just kind of chill and sit and read tonight. So let's see what we got. A very large expanse of sea. So I will see if I can find an audiobook. If not, I'll sit and read tonight. So in an unexpected twist, I finished A Very Large Expanse of Sea by Tahara Mafi. And I still have like an hour and a half before I plan on going to bed. So I'm gonna need to pick another book. This was fantastic. It's the story of a girl who's Muslim. She wears a hijab, and it's just like a few months, I think she said, after 9/11, and she's dealing with the racism and hate. And she's also moves around a lot. She's gone to like 12 different high schools, and she tries to just kind of go under the radar and try not to get too noticed, even though she does wear a hijab. Then there is this boy named Ocean who, well, very much notices and is relentless, and they fall for each other and all that. And well, he is very sweet and she can't help but fall for him, but it doesn't go well for him because of all of the racism and hate. This book, fantastic, and I'm gonna give it 5 stars. And I need to pick another book. So let's see what else we've got. So this was the extra book that I added because I have Arch Enemies on my TBR, but it's been so long since I have read Renegades that I put Renegades in here. So that's what I'm going to do next. And I just hope I can finish it before tomorrow evening, because tomorrow evening starts Lightfall. I keep forgetting what it's called. Lightfall at Old Favor Pass. It's the Orilium Winter Mini Readathon, hosted by G at Book Roast. And I've done all of her other magical readathons since for like ever. So I'm going to participate in this, and I plan on rolling the dice to see which prompt I need to do, and then hopefully being able to use one of my books that's already on my TBR to fulfill that prompt, but we'll see. So I guess for now I'm going to be reading Renegades, and I think I have an audiobook of that from like way back before when I did read it last time. Oh, and this I was able to find an audiobook on Hoopla, so yay. And then I don't think I can get any other books. I already have certain books checked out on Hoopla, so I'm at my max. So they're checked out for other books on my TBR, which Renegades is not one of those. Okay, it'll be tomorrow, I'm sure, when I talk to you again. So today I am waiting around for our mattress and box springs to arrive. It's supposed to be here anywhere between 12 and 4, and it's like 1:30ish now. But we did just get some mail. And this is my Tovala meals. I don't know if you've heard me talk about Tovala before. I've been getting it for a while. I did show, I can't remember if I've shown any on here or not. This is my Tovala oven. I freaking love it. And the meals, you don't have to get their meals. This is not sponsored. I'm not an affiliate, none of that, but it's awesome. I do have a referral, though I'm only limited to like 4 more people I can refer and get this deal. Because like I said, it's not a sponsorship or anything, but they do have a thing going on where if you sign up with the referral code, you can get your Tovala oven for like $49 and get $50 in free food. It's awesome. But like, you don't have to use the Tovala meals in that. You can like scan other food, but you literally scan your food in there and it cooks it the way it's supposed to. It's awesome. But I like to get their meals because they're like done by a chef and they're always so good. And though I doubt they're watching, Tovala, if you're watching, sponsor me. Okay, so this first package, it's funny, it's so skinny. This is from Target. I'm guessing it's another one of the albums that I ordered. See, this is a much better way to package these than a plastic bag. Okay, I got Crybaby. This is Melanie Martinez, and I really like her music. And there's like, she's got a song on here, Mad Hatter, which I love. So tonight I'm cooking I think it's the last Tovala meal that I already have in my fridge. So I'm cooking that for dinner tonight. And then this will be throughout the rest of the week. Or, yeah. So they started having these desserts, like these little cakes. You freeze them and you cook them from frozen. And here's their little cards. You literally, like it says, remove it from the freezer, remove the plastic film, put it in the oven, and scan this little QR code. So I got 2 of the Salisbury steak meatballs with mashed potatoes and crispy onions, and everything that you need comes in these little boxes except for the meat. The meat is in here, but they put it separate so that it's closer to the ice packs, so it stays nice and cold. Then I got taco style ground beef mac and cheese with guac, sour cream, and tortilla strips. And then Maitre d' Hotel butter steak with 4 cheese risotto. And then here are our meatballs. Here's our steak. Yummy, yummy. I think it's filet mignon. I do believe. And then for the mac and cheese, the ground beef is probably something in here. Let me see. So you pull out your little card and it tells you what to do. It has a QR code on it. Then you have all the stuff in here. Let me move that out of the way. You pull this part out, and then you got a tray here. This has got the mac and cheese in it. This, it's got your ground beef and veggies and stuff all in there. We'll probably have that one for dinner tomorrow since I don't have to I'm not gonna freeze that, so I'll just leave it in the fridge and then cook it tomorrow, and then I can put the other meats in the freezer. As far as reading goes, I got to, I think, like 17% in Renegades last night, but right now I'm also editing a video and it's quite long, so I don't know how much more of that I'll get done until later. And the Lightball Magical Readathon, she said, starts anytime today, so my plan is to try to finish Renegades and then I'll do my first roll for that. Yay! Our mattress is here. So I got some more books because, you know, I need more books. I think these were probably all pre-orders that came in. Okay, so the first one I have here is Twice in a Lifetime by Melissa Barron. And I'm very excited about this one. It's the time traveler's wife meets Una out of order in this imaginative and moving debut of a love more powerful than time. Okay, and in this one I have A Dash of Salt and Pepper by Kosoko Jackson. And this says, sometimes 2 cooks in the kitchen are better than 1 in this swoony romantic comedy. And then the other one is A History of Fear by Luc Dumas. And let's see, an eerie literary suspense debut tracing the harrowing downfall of a tortured graduate student who's been nicknamed the Devil's Advocate for his sensational crime, murdering a classmate, then claiming the devil made him do it. And I believe this is based on a true story. And you're probably not going to see too much more of me tonight, now that I think about it, because it's like 4:30-ish, or no, almost 5 now. And Marty's going to get home around 6:30-ish, 6:45 maybe. And we're going to have dinner, and then I'm going to try to go to sleep. Because tomorrow I'm doing a 24-hour readathon with my coffee patrons. And so that starts at midnight tonight. So I'm going to get up a little before then. And I don't know how much of me you'll see tomorrow because I'll be doing a lot of stuff with my coffee patrons tomorrow. We're going to do like a live and all that stuff. So I probably will at least pop on and show you like what I roll whenever that comes up for like the magical readathon thing. But yeah. So this will probably be good night for right now. So it is nearly 3 a.m. and I just finished Renegades by Marissa Meyer. This was a reread for me. The last time I read it, I gave it 5 stars. This time I give it 5 stars. It's so good. It's superheroes and villains and all of that, but who are the good guys and who are the bad guys kind of get blurred, and it's so good. So yeah, let me set this right there. I have my 6-sided dice and the printout for Old Favor Pass. So I'm gonna roll and see which prompt I get first. And I'll just do it here. Okay, so I got a 1. And that is the Old Tales Bookstore, Antique Bookstore and Lounge. Read a mystery / thriller. Okay, so I have to go and look and see which book on my TBR, if I have a book on my TBR that's a mystery / thriller. And I will come back and tell you later, probably as I finish it. We'll see how the day goes. So I decided for that one I was going to pick Dead and Gondola by Anne Claire, but I don't have an audiobook for this one, and being that it's 3 o'clock in the morning and I don't know that I could sit and physically read for now, I am going to read this during the magical readathon. However, I don't think I'm going to be doing it during this 24-hour thing because I can't sit for that long. So I'm going to roll again and see what my next book will be. And hopefully it's one that I have an audiobook for. Okay, so for that I got a 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Occult Premonitions, Fortune Teller and Fortunate Tools. Read a science fiction. Ooh, so I could just read Arch Enemies because that is totally sci-fi. Or I could do Skyward. I think I want to do Arch Enemies since I've like literally just finished Renegades. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I've had to take a couple of naps. I haven't gotten a full night's sleep or anything like that, but just like an hour here and there. It is almost noon and I'm going to be doing live sprints with my coffee patrons, but I just finished Arch Enemies and I'm going to give that one 5 stars too. So good. So I need to roll and see what my next book will be. I don't know if you can see it, I got a 3. So for 3 we have 1, 2, 3. Wallace's Wonderful Winter Animals, Pet Shop and Petting Zoo. Read a fantasy book. So I think for this one, maybe I'll go with The Speaker, because that's fantasy. I know right off the bat. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So it is a little after 8 p.m. It's like 8:17 now. I finished The Speaker. This is the sequel to The Reader, and the first time I read The Reader I gave it 5 stars. The second time I read it I gave it 4 stars. This is my first time reading The Speaker, and I don't know, I think I'm gonna give this one 3.5. It was fine. There's so many different characters and different parts that it does get kind of hard to follow, but it was fine. Let me put that on the other side. Okay, now we need to roll to pick another prompt. I got 4 this time. So well, I'm gonna end up with like all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. So Smith and Friends and Sons, Arcane Goods and Such, General Store for Magical Goods. And the first prompt for that one is to read a contemporary book. So maybe I'll read Giant Days Volume 7 because I found that when I was sorting my books, and that's contemporary. And I can get it knocked out because it's a graphic novel, so I shouldn't have a problem with sitting and reading that, and I can do that, a big part of that, in the sprint that we have going on right now. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. So it is 10:22. I finished Giant Days. I had a few delays and we chatted and stuff, so it didn't go as quickly as I thought, but I still have an hour and a half left for today. For this little 24-hour readathon thing. Oh, and I give this 5 stars. This is volume 7. These are girls in there. It's 3 friends. We have Esther, Susan, and Daisy, and they're college sophomores, and this is in the UK. And it's just like slice of life kind of thing, and it's so much fun. I love it. Okay. Let's roll. I got a 6. For that one, it is The Rich Pigeon Pub. Drinks, live music, theater, no work, just vibes and company. So there's no book for that one. So I'm gonna roll again because I still got reading to do. A 3. And with that 6, I've actually gotten 1 of each. Okay, so 3 is Wallace's Wonderful Winter Animals Pet Shop and Petting Zoo again. And the second prompt for that, so we're still in the fantasy genre. And this one says, go on a zoo adventure, animal on the cover. So I need to find a fantasy that has an animal on the cover. That may take me a minute to find. Okay, I got one that I think works, and it's actually part of my TBR, and that's The Wicked Deep. I think this is like, I don't know, sirens or something. I'm not entirely sure. It's something about these 3 sisters. 3 sisters were sentenced to death for witchery. Stones were tied to their ankles and they were drowned in the deep waters surrounding the town. Now for a brief time each summer, the sisters return, stealing the bodies of 3 troubled girls so they may seek their revenge, luring boys into Sparrow's Harbor and pulling them under. So I think it classifies as fantasy, and there is an animal on the cover. So this is what I'm going to read for that one. And this will probably be the last one I get tonight. I doubt I'll finish this tonight. Okay, I'm gonna go read, and I'll talk to you probably tomorrow. So last night I managed to get to like 40% into Wicked Deep, and today I have finished it, and I'm gonna give it 3.5. I enjoyed it okay, though almost right away from the very beginning I figured out what was going to happen, and it went exactly as I thought it was going to happen, like to the T. But like I said, I still enjoyed it. So it's like 11 o'clock at night now. I've already done the watch party for the Merry Bookmas, the Christmas watch party. I don't know if I'm going to read any more tonight, but if I do, it's probably going to be Dead and Gondola. But just in case I get a chance to listen to an audiobook for any reason, I want to have one on hand. So I thought I'd do another roll and see what the next prompt is. Okay, so I got a 3. So that is Wallace's Wonderful Winter Animals Pet Shop and Petting Zoo again. And so the third prompt for that one is Eat Wanimal Winter Waffles. So it's a fantasy book with a winter setting. I don't know. What do I have that's a fantasy with a winter setting? Well, I guess maybe a polar fantasy. But I don't know that I have anything like that on my TBR already. So I'll have to think about that one. And I'll get back to you in just a minute. So surprisingly, I actually had one on my TBR already. Snow Like Ashes by Sarah Rosh. This says, 16 years ago, the kingdom of winter was conquered and its citizens enslaved, leaving them without magic or a monarch. Now the Winterians' only hope for freedom is the 8 survivors who managed to escape and who have been waiting for the opportunity to steal back winter's magic and rebuild the kingdom ever since. I'm not going to read the whole rest of the thing, but this is the debut fantasy. So there we go. And it's winter themed, or has a winter setting. So there we go. These will be my next 2 reads for both. I can't remember. I know this one was for Mary Bookmas. I'm not sure if this one was. I know this was one of my Have I Read It's. But there we go. And I am going to end this vlog here because, like I said, it's like 11 o'clock. So I have another one to start tomorrow. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, click that subscribe button down below. And until next time, remember to always be completely you. Bye.